Okay, today you're going to be doing research on an African American author or poet, and you need to use at least one web resource and one printed resource. So the first thing you'll need to do is go to your web browser and go to ccslibrary.org. Once that opens, you can start by searching the Destiny catalog. So click here. This is going to give you the books that we have on your author or poet. So let's say your author is Hansberry. Type in Hansberry. Search. Here are all the books that we have, and these will be in Mr. Shelley's room on a cart. And then you can also click the websites tab to get reliable web resources. Another place you will want to check is go back to the library homepage, go to Reading in English class sites, and click on first maybe the Biography Resource Center. Type in the name of your poet here, search, and here's an entry in Biography and Context. Another good source under the English and Reading and English class sites is the Literature Resource Center. These are all available through Discus. So you'd put in your author's name here, Lorraine Hansberry, and we really only want biographies for this project, so you can uncheck everything else but biographies, and click search. And you will get some good biographical information about your author or poet through the Literature Resource Center. After you have your information, you're going to want to take notes for this. And what you used to maybe do on an actual index card, we're now going to do in PowerPoint. Now, be mindful that we're not going to actually show this PowerPoint, so it's not going to be used to be projected to your class. You're just going to use the slides to represent note cards. So you'll go to MS Pickup, which I can't do from home, but you'll go to MS Pickup and go to Mr. Shelley's folder, and you want to look for mini research note cards. And when you get it, this will open up, and there is a note card. There's a slide that represents a note card for all the sections needed in your paper. So your first slide needs to be about the birth of your author or poet. What you need to do is from your note or from your research that you find, type in here any direct quotes, and then take those direct quotes from the actual research and paraphrase it and put it in your own words. Paraphrase whatever you put in here in your own words down here. In this final box is where you're going to put your source, so your citation, either your book or your web resource will go down here. There is a slide for every section of the paper, of the report, so you need one for birth, one for hometown, one for childhood, one for education, one for family. Then you'll get into there, a second paragraph would be about their career, so the literary works and any honors received. Their later life, that should be life, will be about their retirement and their death or what they're doing today if they're still living. You also need an image, so find an image of your author and a good representation, a good picture, maybe either an actual photograph or a painting, and find that online, copy and paste that here, and cite that source down here. Once you have all your notes finished, you're going to need to print them. So to do so, this is important, you don't want to print a slide per page. You need to go to File, go down here to Print, and we are going to print, this right here says full page slides. We don't want full page slides. You want 4 slides per page. So click on 4 slides per page, and you will have one sheet of paper that contains 4 slides each. Print those and you'll submit them with your final report.